Hi, welcome back to Love It or Hate It, Just Rated in the comments.
And don't forget to subscribe, bang that little bell for notifications, share, and like.
Yeah, so today we're going to review The Oval. So that's a new series, Tyler Perry series on BET. And it's kind of cool because it's like an interracial couple, but man, that show starts off banging, okay? Like literally punches, slaps, slamming doors, glass breaking. I mean, it's some drama for your mama. And yeah, so okay, the characters. So you do have the president, which is Hunter, and then his wife, the first lady, her name is Victoria, and then they have two kids, right? And whew, those kids are crazy. Or at least the daughter for now. She's
crazy.
The
daughter, her name is Gail, and the son's name is Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the daughter, she is just off the chain. I think she has a drinking problem. And she's just so loaded down with privilege. She has so much privilege, she doesn't know what to do with it. But since we missed the first episode, we will jump right into the second. And with the second episode, they had Butler's son, Barry, who had walked the first daughter up to her room. Well, she demanded that he walk her up there. And then after they get up into the room, she tells the maid to get out. And she claimed she was raped, but she was really trying to rape him.
Seriously, she really was. Like ripping, like pulling at his clothes, trying to give him head, all this kind of stuff. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, so he's like, really stuck in between a rock and a hard place. He doesn't know what to do. So, like, Miss, please don't do that, Miss. He didn't even know her name. That's right.
Yeah, he just kept telling her to stop. He's like, stop, stop, stop.
Yeah,
so he pushed her.
He pushes her, and then she hits her head, and she passes out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she passed out from the drinking, or did she hit her head hard enough? But then when she came to, that goes to show how drunk she was. I think she thought she would have been raped. So that just lets me think.
Those were the first words that she said. Her eyes open, and he's standing. She's like, he raped me! He raped me! I mean, come on. She's so extra. I could have just slapped her.
Yeah, but that's to let you know that she has a serious drinking problem because she wasn't in that room long enough to be raped.
Right.
She didn't know because she had been out. And then, they called the chief of staff up there and the Secret Service, and everybody is like, hey, we're going to take him for questioning. We're going to turn him in. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. So while they're questioning Barry and then they're talking to her, then they go to Barry's ex-girlfriend, Ruth, who's in the cult. She's over there kidnapping the daughter. So, Barry's catching it from both sides.
Yeah, so wait. The reason that Barry is even at the White House is because his father is the butler. Like, he's the butler at the White House. And so he called him up and said, hey, I need your help because the chief of staff told the butler, you handle his personal stuff yourself. And so it's like, man, he can't handle that stuff himself. He didn't want the staff to do it. He wanted the butler to do it himself.
Right.
So he called his son, Barry, to come and help him. So actually, Barry is the butler's son who the girl is accusing of rape. And I'm like, this is crazy. This is insane. She has the worst attitude. She does, but I guess she gets it from her mama.
Okay, because her mama got plenty of drama. Okay.
Drama for your mama.
Yeah, but that was dirty the way Ruth from the cult came in, because the mother was being nice enough to let her come and see the daughter. Mm-hmm. And then she brings her whole crew with her, and they kidnap the daughter. But in the meantime, the chief of staff, he was the one they introduced to the butler when they were introducing everybody. The chief of staff, his wife is having sex with a stranger in the airport bathroom. Airport bathroom. Mm-hmm. And that was just a major mistake.
Major.
Oh,
she didn't know what she was getting into.
Yeah, and then, but the killing part about, we'll get back to her. Because it looks like she's having some issues with the husband, so that's why she fell for that in the bathroom. So anyway, the daughter. So the daughter is having her issues, right? She's trying to say she was raped. So if she says that she's raped, then that means this boy goes to jail.
Right.
Yeah.
And he didn't do nothing, literally nothing. Well, he pushed her off of him, but rightfully so.
So he's just standing there, and no, you getting ready to go to jail. It's like, what the heck is happening here? He didn't even want to go up into the room with her.
Right.
So then they go over, but this is what I don't get right here. So they go over to the president's bedroom, and the chief of staff guy knocks on the door. He invites him in. Now, to me, it just seemed like the president and his wife would have like maybe a huge sitting area before they get into their bed.
Actual bedroom.
Yeah. And then if the wife is in the bed in her nightgown, then he still wouldn't be there. But maybe that's, just how it really is. It doesn't matter if the wife is doing whatever, just come on in. And then they want to keep it a secret from the wife.
Right.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, so she's just demanding to know what's going on.
About her own daughter.
Yeah, so then he tells her she was raped. And so then the father wants to run to her aid, and the mother's, let me go talk to her about this rape kid.
Because she knows her daughter.
Exactly.
She knew she was a little liar.
A lying drunk, okay? And so then she had asked the other people, whoever they were, the Secret Service, who were guarding the kids. And then wait, before we even go into that, did you see the son? So they were having the big inauguration party, and the son, he's walking through, both of these kids have issues. Because he's getting ready to grope this woman's butt. And the Secret Service guy had to come and grab him and scoop him up out of there. Everybody's looking like, what? I don't know if he touched that lady or he didn't touch her.
You know what? The kids are truly a combination of the mother and the father. Because the father's having an affair with some other woman who he invited to the inauguration. And it's like, ooh, they both have some craziness going on.
Yeah, they do have, there's some stuff going on there. But then, so the mother goes in there to confront the daughter. So she said, oh, how did she make it in here? And they said, oh, we took care of it. Because she didn't want anybody to see her sloppy drunk.
Oh, yeah.
And so she goes in there and gets a bucket of water. And she walks in that room and throws that water in her face. And so she said, so the daughter wakes up and she goes, who is she? What is that? She said, that's a rape kit. They're getting ready to do a rape kit test on you. No, nobody's touching me. They're not touching me. And so then the mother, who's acting like Godzilla, right? She's like, oh yeah, either she does it or I get 3 of the biggest guys we have and they hold you down and then we do it. And so then she's looking all crazy. I mean, you in a stupor, you're drunk. Somebody throws some water in your face. But mind you just got raped and you knocked out sleep, okay? So then anyway, the first lady tells the Secret Service to excuse herself. And she says, so you got raped? Yeah, I got raped. I did. So I don't know what she said. What did she say to threaten her? Or she said, anyway, she did not get raped. No, she didn't.
Yeah, but that mother she's tough. She's a tough cookie.
Yeah, she's tough and she knows her kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess she especially knows them after they had a few drinks.
Seriously.
Okay, so then she walks out and she tells the chief of staff, oh, she was mistaken. Mistaken? That's a huge charge to be mistaken on.
Right.
And so she goes, are you questioning me? And he goes, no, ma'am, but that's just like, pretty big too. It's a mistake. And so don't you ever question me again. So she was mistaken. Okay.
But then the man, the chief of staff, his wife, the man who she was sleeping with in the bathroom at the airport, followed her home. He was in her house. He was in her house.
Walking around kicking it, okay? Checking
How did
it out.
he even get in? But he was in her house. He was just exploring. She's like, so she pulls out the gun. She's like, what do you want? He said, money. Do you want money? And he's looking like, no, I have my own money. I'm fine. I want
Yeah, because I don't know why she would have thought he wanted money. He's sitting next to her in first class.
Good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when she said money, I said, no, I don't think he want no money. Something else. He wants something though.
He does. So in my mind, what I was thinking? I was thinking like, oh, maybe the husband hired him to follow her and make sure she's not having an affair. But meanwhile, he had an affair with her. I mean, this is what I was thinking. But maybe not. I feel like somebody may have hired him to follow her. Or maybe he's just a stalker like that. That's just
Yeah, but he's got a plan. But then, she really, he's caught her off guard. She does not know what to expect. She doesn't know what to do. And she's holding the gun on him. And then who walks through the door?
the husband.
The husband. So she had to shoot
Bobby.
him. She had to shoot him, but he was laying down on the floor. It don't look like he was dead.
It looked like she shot him twice.
Yes, or 3 times. But he was not, she was trying to kill him. Because he had some information.
Oh, yeah, she didn't want that info to get out.
Yeah, so she was trying to kill him, but I don't think he died. He looked like he was like, oh.
Yeah, he had too many muscles for them bullets to.
Yeah, so the bullets, the muscles was like, yeah, he was like Superman.
Seriously.
Yeah, so that's where it really ended.
That's exactly where it ended.
Yeah, it ended there, and it also, the son Barry, they released Barry, they let him go. But that was one thing that was kind of dirty about it. It was the chief of staff. He is a low
He's
down.
a prick.
Yeah. So they let the son go, but before they let him go, they told his dad, they said, oh, we're going to release him. And so he said, but you can't speak about it. He can't talk about it. You can't tell your wife. You can't tell anybody. Nothing happened. This never, ever happened. And, the butler is just like, he's glad that it didn't happen, but what the heck is going on here?
Mm-hmm.
So when he turns to walk away, then the chief of staff said, oh, you didn't tell me thank you. I'm
Right.
okay. And so I guess that's his job. So that's what he says. He says thank you. But then when he goes to tell Barry is like, that had to be traumatic for him.
Mm-hmm.
Here I come to help my dad move some boxes. Then Miss Privilege walks in, and she wants me to walk her up to her room. She walks in and she sees some eye candy she likes, and she, come on. So that wasn't right. So he's going through all this, not knowing that his daughter
was kidnapped.
is missing. And then when he goes back, that had to be hard on the mother, because she thought she was doing a good thing just to let her see it. Now they took the daughter, and come on, it's just a mess. But then he can't even discuss it. So they show him taking off, like, I think he probably knows where to try to find Ruth, where she took the little girl to. So hopefully he does not get in trouble there.
Whew. The drama is heavy.
Yeah, so this Tyler Perry's The Oval, it looks like it's gonna be good. Looks like it's gonna be very, very good. Because they're like hot already and they're just warming up.
They just started.
Yeah, this is just episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it airs on Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock on BET. So we'll leave it down in the description so you can check it out. But leave us a comment if you've watched it already. Tell us what you think. Don't forget to subscribe.
And bang the bell for notifications.
Share and like, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.